Taryn, it's Ariel. I just wanted to do a video response, of course, to your beautiful mess. So here is my beautiful mess. I'm not on day 2. I'm not on day 3. This is day 2. But I usually, honestly, I'm never able to achieve like the perfect wash and go second day, third day hair. And I've always been like really obsessed with like clumping my curls and having my hair in its natural state but more tamed. And I usually hate when I wake up the next day and it's like all big and crazy looking. And how ironic is it that today I woke up, I didn't have to work, and I was looking in the mirror, I was contemplating, do I do my hair again? And filling around, got on YouTube, of course, saw your video, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna let it be. And it's crazy because whenever I do wear my hair like this, I get so many compliments. Like, people tend to love it. I used to always feel like when my hair was like primed and straight and pressed, like that it was so fabulous. But everyone's like, oh, your hair looks so much better this way. And I think it's more unique, it's more me, and this is the way God made me, and this is the way it's intended, right? So yeah, I just wanted to show you my beautiful mess. I feel like on camera it doesn't do any justice for how unruly it is. It's like got loads of frizz, but who cares, right? Anyway, I'm off. It's like 88 degrees today, and I'm just going to go and enjoy some of the beautiful rays of the sun. Yeah, so just wanted to show you my beautiful mess. And in terms of why I'm embracing this, it's just because who has time? You know, like you said, who has time to spend hours and hours and hours playing with their hair? Not that I spend hours and hours and hours, because I really don't. What I'm finding out about having natural hair is I intended it for it to be just like a quick wash and go, done, 1, 2, 3, and it's not. You know, sometimes it takes me like a half an hour or more to set my hair in the morning. And I thought, isn't that the purpose of going natural, so that you don't have to be bothered? But apparently that's not the case. So second, third day, it's like if I can achieve something decent, I'm going to just embrace it. So, anyway, that's my beautiful mess. So, I'm outside now, and it's such a gorgeous day. I just wanted to add, in addition to this whole beautiful, lovely mess that I'm just totally in love with right now, I wanted to just talk about my natural hair as to why I became natural and how it sort of changed my perspective and myself. So in a nutshell, basically, I've been natural for like over 15 years. However, it wasn't until this past November that I decided to put myself on a no heat challenge. So I thought, you know, I'm not going to straighten my hair because I've always, even though it's been natural, I've always flat ironed my hair. Aside from usually during the summer season, for the past, 15 years or so. And it's now, of course, July, and it's been about a little over 7 months. And I've noticed like a massive change in my hair in terms of like the healthiness, the curl pattern, and everything. And it's just so overwhelming, like the amount of responses that I get. That I've never got when my hair was straight. And I like to think that my hair was fairly healthy when it was straight because I didn't, it wasn't relaxed in a relaxer, but I was flat ironing it. So I definitely noticed that when I decided to go natural, I had loads of heat damage. By the way, Taryn, I don't know if you remember me, but I was in the Diva Shawn Holiday Hair selection for you back in November, and I wanted to say that I'm so thankful. Like, you totally inspired me. I was contemplating doing the whole no heat thing, and it was that day, November 11/11. I know 11/11 is your number. It was that day that I just decided, you know what, from now on, this is it, like no heat. And it's been a journey, it took me like that whole 3-month trimester to kind of like really get comfortable with wearing my hair this way, and now I totally love it. It's like, it's so overwhelming how people embrace you as a natural, and I just feel so comfortable, so much more comfortable in my own skin. I don't feel like I always have to be so primed and pressed, even though, I'm transitioning from like not always wanting to have that perfect curl, or wave rather, because my hair is kind of wavy, not really curly, and it does get really frizzy, and sometimes I hate it when it gets too frizzy. But you know, it's the days when I'm like effortless, like when I don't put so much time into my hair, or I either just pull it back into a ponytail, or it's just looking like a huge old lion's mane, that people love it. It's crazy. I always think, you know what, I need to look proper and primed and pressed, because that's just my personality, not my personality, but that's just what I've been used to. And yeah, I mean, I'm so thankful for you and other YouTube natural. It's opened up a whole new world for me. It's changed my total perspective on beauty and black beauty and natural hair. Not only black people, because you know there's people of all races who have natural hair, and just learning to accept yourself as you are, because beauty comes in so many different shapes and forms. And I hope that if someone's watching this, if you're thinking about going natural, you know, my whole reason for being natural is really just to have healthy hair. I was just always wondering why my hair could never grow past a certain length. And granted, I was able to grow fairly long hair. I mean, not tremendously long, but fairly long. But I didn't know like why it stopped at a certain point. Then I think I went through a period where my hair was like completely straight, and I didn't even have a perm. I didn't even understand that that was like heat damage. I was going to like the Dominican salon, and I took that whole technique home and didn't realize how I was destroying my hair. So this whole journey is really, for me, I mean, sorry to say, it is about growing my hair really long, but you know, you can't have long hair if it's not healthy, right? So I took your advice back in November, and I cut a lot of the heat damage off. It took me a while to do it, and I still have quite a little bit in the front, but who cares? I'm not really ready to cut my hair that short yet, but I'm totally loving it. I'm falling in love with my hair more and more every day. Though sometimes it gets frustrating. It's just happy. It's just nice to be free. It's just nice to be comfortable in your own skin, no matter what your hair texture is, or curl type, or curl pattern, or hair texture is. You know, we all come from different walks of the world, different countries, and different, you know, hair types and skin tones and textures, and you know, there is no one stereotype as to what beauty is. And you know, I used to have a huge complex growing up, and I think, you know, now that I'm getting so emotional thinking about this, but now that I've gotten older, and it's like, you know, I hear everyone's story, it's like, no matter what you look like, I mean, whether you're like the darkest, kinkiest African-looking girl, or the whitest European with blonde hair and blue eyes, everyone at some point in their life, especially growing up, has a stigma as a childhood, not accepting themselves for whatever reason. Society puts all these restrictions on, you know, what you should do and how you should look, and at the end of the day, you just have to be comfortable in your own skin. So I'm gonna stop rambling here because I could go on forever. Yeah, so I'm just embracing this hair journey. I hope I can be inspiring to someone, as Taryn, you have been so inspiring amongst so many other YouTubers, but you're like probably one of my favorites, because I love your hair. I almost want to say I have hair envy, but I know I can't have a hair envy, because I just have to love how God made me, not you, even though you're beautiful, and just be who I am. And it's just a little unruly, but who cares? It's gorgeous. At least I think so. And you know, you can't please everyone, so you just have to embrace who you are, be happy in your own skin. And I want to tell you all, if you're contemplating going natural, you should just do it. It's amazing. Like, I'm watching my hair go through so many changes, and I think it loves me for it. So this is my beautiful mess, and I'm just so thankful that God gave it to me. So have a great day, everyone, and embrace who you are, because it's a wonderful thing.